a new team comes in, it's more change.
Rotation ability, especially in a bad circle like this, could prove to be very, very disastrous for the team from Chinese Taipei. That is going to be where they decide to beach the boats. Meta and T1 cross the bridge without any fighting, it seems, or at least any fighting of significance. And Meta has the northern part of the island, and T1 wrapping towards the western part. GEX coming in a bit late, of course. They do manage to find vehicles, and they are going to try to make it across the bridge. No boats this time for them. And Uncivil says, hello, 9. You are done for this round. Thank you very much. That's a point in the, well, it would be normally a point in the hand of the shoot to kill, but again, points don't matter. This is just like, almost like, whose line is it anyway? Back in America, points don't matter, just the win.
We're all just here to have fun and chicken dinners. Is that how it is? We don't need to kill each other. It's all about winning. Halo does make some of it, though. Let's see. Long skirt goes down. Xiao Yang immediately there to trade it. Luke does go down in return, but I'm not sure if Infantry are back. They are actually committing back to this. They're thinking maybe we've got a knock there. There's a universe where we can get the reds onto long skirt. That just made it that less likely, though. Bo Liang falls down. Xiao Yang is on his own. And I think this is him trying to just drag more people down with the sinking ship. Maybe if he can get the flush onto Luke, he can at least see STK not make it to the end of this game.
Yeah, just looking for a little revenge, it feels like. Alo, after getting that excellent knock with the SKS, is bearing down on top of this, but a little too overconfident. Steps just a bit too far, and Xiao Ying is going to take him down. And that's going to be 2 for SDK in this. And what looked like it could have been pretty good. Purdy as a bolt is now not so great for SDK as Xiao Ying is stuck. I think Purdy might have hit him with that bolt. Grenade out from Uncivil. Going to be flying out. That bounces in a great direction. Hits him with a couple shots as well. Catches him on the backside.
Was Luke, who was positioned down the hill, trying to maybe anticipate their push around, ends up going down, and that forces a fight that I don't think SDK would have necessarily wanted to have to take early on. Now let's see in the meantime, 4 a.m. They're coming full speed forward. They're crossing on over. They saw one person running across, and now Ling Du shots fired towards 4 a.m. Tags coming in already. Some are able to find forever. So down goes one. 4 a.m. not allowed to cross without taking casualties.
Worked their way all the way through Novo after getting the boats landed. And they are potentially going to get in a scuffle indeed. Edie is going to find a quick knock and finish onto Crazy. Nawadra running around in the house, getting up top, seeing where the rest of 4 a.m. Zenith making the latest and last rotation, it appears, at least for now, over the eastern bridge. Circle 2, where do you want to do? Well, just going to set her up on the island itself, so right towards the military base.
Circle goes south, they're going to be golden. Let's see. Nope, send us up on the base once more.
Yeah, so
if it becomes easily very difficult to push out of for now. Well, in all fairness, the
radar tower gets up and over. Let's see how the rest of Buriram wants to handle that. Virtus.pro, oh no, CC now gets Spyro, so it just keeps falling apart as we go along. It's like leaves on a tree, just one after another, they're falling off.
Yep, not easy for them. Got V and 4 a.m. taking full control of the hillside in the meantime, telling GSG to go back to the lobby. We'll see more teams are charming in now as well. Aqua 5 gets himself Shandian, and now it's just one left alive. Will Luke be able to find him? 12 bullets left in the chamber? No! Not gonna happen. TSG, they were holding off strong, but yeah. They don't have anyone playing or leaving from inside the military base. The only team that is still kind of within those boundaries are SDK and Afreeca Freecs, and they're all the way down towards the bunkers or the hangars. So should be all right for now to make the push, but seems to me like GX don't feel like wrapping around. They want to take the fight to attack all around, and so far there are casualties on both sides.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1 to kick it off. Gems is flushed for attack all around. It's only a knock, and I say that Yan Li does end up getting finished by Gems. CC does knocks fit, though, so 2 left, 4 attack all around, and GX does get south enough under AAA to put themselves in good crossfires on top of the Tide team, and Jayers puts a good spray down into CC. Quick on the draw. Now he's looking for the last member pushing on him in front of him. Mao Ye around the corner, and he's going to do it. Jayers holds tight. GEX is out.
Solid spray coming in, and if they play this one well.
Aussie over there, and not really much use for that. AAA, yes, you want to fight. Now there are snakes in the grass, and they spring and bite you in the legs. Janku No problem for Miraku there. That was easy. Wasn't even looking at him. Now the frags and other things coming out, exploding, but Vard very quick to react. And Svit and Jayers trying to move, but they're cutting across sight lines of Vard. Takes a bunch of damage, does Fit, but able to get on the other side of that hill.
Yeah, unfortunate does go down. I'll say Zenith. They tried to make the similar play toward T1 did before, but from the other side of the circle. And for some reason unknown to me, T1 hasn't opted to play this one together just yet. They kept Danjay and Aqua 5 on the other side, and there's nothing that they could do to help out their two teammates over on the hilltop as they go down. Now, Ence, they've made their way down towards the bunkers as well. Afreeca Freecs have opted to leave outside. A cart went down just before trying to push over towards SDK. But Ence has a fight in front of them here that they need to deal with fast before other teams start chiming in from the north.
All right, Hansia sees one, gets a decent spray, repeaks it. Wow, the confidence there from Hansia. That was a difficult one, no doubt about it, but a little bit sloppy on both teams' perspectives. Grenades hit the side of EJ and Hansia. More bouncing in here. That one gonna bounce too far, though. Rustenmar gonna cook another one, seeing if he can finish the job onto them. That one again, they're really bouncing off the front of that hill and going quite far behind Afreeca. Still though, Rustenmar, one left, plus 2 mollies if he decides to use them. They gotta get these to land a little closer. They're constantly bouncing behind Afreeca, so a little bit of misplay with the throwables from Ence. And Hansia, oh, careful there. There is fire onto that ground. Smoke wall out between the two teams. Squeaky, though, is going to get the knock onto Hikari. Going to go immediately for the flush with the molly. EJ stepping up to the side. Catches one a little bit, but no damage just yet. But he's just able to keep himself covered. Rustenmar going to go down. EJ the only one left for the Freaks. That's Squeaky going down as well. Only Diggory alive for Ence. He sees him, and Diggory saves the day, but a ton of damage done.
Once again, so much damage in there. Now Hirusen is once again driving forward. I'm not sure he's going to be staying in the car this time around. Nope, jumps out. Noatra Konaxi alone on their team. And again, T1 in trouble trying to stay alive in their position. But as you can see, Buriram over the hilltop actually helping them out a little bit. Aqua 5 is alive down below, trying to get the rest on towards Danjay. And over on the top side of that, Multi-Circle Gaming are trying to stay alive. But that smoke we'll give the info. There's players down here. Is it good? Is it unbunny? Yes, it is. Konaxi finds himself a double and takes out T1.
Yeah, this Buriram helps, and then they take away. Sparking is the name of UN. What in the world? Tank just headshots Noadra. Saves a bit of damage potentially into meta here, but he is very beat up himself, keeping Roth pinned by the tree. Eventually, Roth able to get the peak, get the finish. MCG going out into 8th place.
Motion is taking place towards the north. Ends are trying to use that time to cross over the road. Both Tixer and Diggory have now managed to make their way here. In the meantime, now as you can see, TSM trying to stay put. Iroh does fall down. Vaughn will have to try and heal up. Still outside the circle with 3 metagaming players well aware of his position.
Yeah, they're everybody running for the hills now. Maybe now is the opportunity for him to pop off a bit, as he is wont to do. It's going to be Vard spraying. No knock, but Snakers actually from the cross angle gets Sparking down. Ragnar trying to keep TSM on the hill line with the shots. He's a pretty good angle, but now they are finding him, and it's actually going to be Silzen who comes alive, gets a good call out from his teammates, and finishes TSM off. Look at, he's looking right at him. He has no idea. He has no idea. Silzen's going to use the opportunity to move while nobody's looking. I mean, Diggory knows somebody's over here. He knows, he heard the shots. He knows someone's still alive. He's doing a great job keeping track of his kill feed, keeping track of his audio cues. Now he sees it. There you go. There you go. Good eyes, Diggory. And that is going to be Silzen and Meta out. 3 teams alive with really 2 fighting, and then Purdy gonna wait until he absolutely has to move.
Know for a fact that there was a player across that he's still looking for. You could see him kind of swiveling over there to the west a little, to the south side a little bit. Circle is gonna be right on Purdy's legs, and so you can see Purdy is still looking across the street, looking for the solo player over there. But again, I say go to the other side of the circle, play the east side, let Oath deal with the solo. Maybe if you're lucky, Purdy gets the knock on one, and you can try and wrap around east and take the kill there. Don't just ignore the solo there, wrap north around, and try and see if you can maybe have the solo attract some attention while you're trying to get away.
Oh, Bale has been watching that intently. Purdy is going to be taken down by the combined fire of Ence and Oath. So the 4v2, but that grenade hits a bunch of Oath. does about half damage to a couple of their players. It's going to buy a little bit of time for Ence to group up and think about what they want to do, get their heals up, get their first aid kits, get those drinks in hand and slammed as we get ready for the jam at the end of this round.
2v4, and the 4-man stack, who probably hasn't taken barely any damage this game yet, has a Groza as well.
Well, it is your birthday, Squeaky. I know you're not playing, but you're praying that these guys will bring it home for you. You would not have to play more games in the end of this one. Let's see how this one pans out. Padcaps, first one to fall down. Rillo is hit by the Molly as well. So right now, it's going all right. We're seeing Snakers is rapping. Snakers is living up to his name right now, trying to get the flank around the top. He's going to back off immediately. Steps were heard in his direction. He's going to back off. Just buy enough time for your team to get Padcaps back up alive.
I mean, are we going to see another team on the disadvantage clutch out around here? It's looking not bad. The res is up, though, so Ence not able to fully capitalize on those knocks other than pushing position a bit up over the top. Snakers taking a whole bunch of damage, but he gets Tixu instead. Diggory is going to fall.